So, hello, everybody, and welcome back to the House of a Thousand Discourses. This is the Passion Project podcast that provides propaganda. And today I'm going to do something I haven't done in a really long time, which is a movie review. I went and seen In a Violent Nature today because at my local theater, they had a one-night only early access showing. I think it's going to be on Shudder in like a month. It's basically about a man in a mask walking around the woods, killing people, staying in a cabin. Does that sound familiar? But this is all supposed to be from the killer's POV, point of view. And for the most part, it is. It's not like literal POV, like first-person shooter game. It's like the camera behind the killer. And it's cool. It's speaking of video games, the first thing that came to mind and stayed with me the whole time was this is a fucking video game. The dialogue was straight up video game shit, cheesy dialogue. And you can hear the people, I don't want to say well, I guess they were campers, but I just don't want to use that term because it's, thrown around with the Friday the 13th franchise. But you hear the people talking in the distance, and it's basically only to let us know what's going on. Who's who, why are they arguing with each other? The character development, basically. But it sounds just like and feels just like a fucking Dead by Daylight type video game. If you want to watch a guy in a mask walk around the woods for 90 minutes with splashes of gore here and there, this is the movie. Because that's all it fucking is, man. I think the killer looked cooler without the mask. He kind of reminded me of the big fat baby in 13 Ghosts. Just kind of deformed, zombie-ish. The kills were pretty fucking amazing. There was a couple dumb ones, and there was a lot of shit that didn't make sense to me. But there was one kill specifically that was one of the coolest kills I've ever seen. It was super original, unless, this has happened before. I just haven't seen it. But it was insanely original kill. The gore was great. It was cool. It was just fucking boring, man. When the movie was over, the guy behind me went, Jesus fucking Christ, and stood up and fucking bolted out of there, man. I was right behind him. I'm glad I went. I'm an AMC member where I spend like $20 a month or whatever so I can see 3 movies a week. So I was like, fuck it, man. I went and got icy and I watched this movie. The cinematography was beautiful. It was stunning, dude. Like, I think it takes place over like 3 days. So, like, there is dusk and dawn, and, like, when he's fucking walking through a field, man, you see the flowers and the clouds and the sun rising or sun setting, and it was fucking beautiful. That one kill in particular that I talked about that was super brutal and super original, and I loved it. That was really weird. Like, I don't want to fucking ruin this, but, but it was just weird until the kill. But then after the kill, there was this crazy, beautiful, wide shot of just canyons and, and then the killer and the victim are off in the distance. And it was a beautiful fucking shot. The ending was absolute garbage. It made sense, but it also didn't make sense because they just didn't fucking need it. The end is just bullshit dialogue that is unnecessary to the fucking movie. We didn't fucking need it. They could have ended the movie 10, 15 minutes early, but they probably did that because you got to have a fucking 90-minute movie, right? I'm very happy for the people who made it. That's awesome that it went to theater. Now it's going to be on Shudder. I've never done anything like that in my life, so congratulations to them. I'll probably watch it again. I'll recommend it to my friends for sure. I'm not going to sit here and shit on this movie. I've definitely seen worse. I got through it. My wife is the one who told me about this movie, and she was really looking forward to it, and I'm kind of disappointed because I don't think she's going to like it. But when it comes out on Shudder, we will watch it together, and I will let her decide what she thinks. So there is my 5-minute movie review of In a Violent Nature. If you get a chance to see it in theater, go do it, because we got to support horror. Horror's coming back, I think, and in a big, big way, and we're getting more and more horror movies in the theater, and that's a good fucking thing. So if you get a chance to, go see a fucking horror movie in the movie theaters. Don't be a dick. That way they can make money and we can keep fucking pumping them out there. But I am the host of House of a Thousand Discourses, the Passion Project podcast that provides propaganda. I might be doing my podcast here again soon, and I'm also going to do one with my wife called Till Death Do Us Podcast. So be on the lookout for all of that stuff. And thank you very much for watching. If this is your first time here, thank you. Welcome. Please like, subscribe, share if you want, whatever. You're now exiting the House of a Thousand Discourses.